name's Rocket. Rocket Raccoon.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Hello everyone, the new LEGO Fan 14 here with a video literally months in the making. I was planning on having this video out by June. Now it's July, and now even more movies have come out, and now with the ones that are coming soon, man, I got my work cut out for me. But here we are with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now, I wanted to make this video around the time the movie came out. Now the movie is no longer in my local theaters. So, yeah, here's the video. Now, before we begin, I'm not going to really talk spoilers, since I just want to talk about my experience with the movie more so than the story itself. But, here's the thing. Until this point, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is my favorite movie of the year so far. I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay in that place throughout the whole year. Like, yeah, a lot of people are saying Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was the best movie to come out this year, and I'm also working on a Spider-Verse video. And sure, I really like that one as well, but there's just something I preferred with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. But before you start questioning me on why, here's the thing. The Guardians of the Galaxy have always been my favorite MCU characters, okay? Ever since I watched the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, the Guardians themselves, Star-Lord, Drax, Gamora, Nebula, Rocket, Groot, later on adding Mantis, and everyone else, they've always been my favorites, okay? Volume 2 was great as well. I was really excited for their appearance in Infinity War, the Battle of Endgame, and overall, I've just been a fan of the Guardians. They're my favorites. Peter Quill's Awesome Mix Volume 1 and 2 include some of my favorite songs of all time now. So, you could say I have a very personal attachment to the Guardians. And especially when, like, 2018? It was announced that Volume 3 was in the works, but then it was scrapped, and then it became a big mess because, of course, I'm pretty sure you've heard it already. James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, the one who's made these characters now iconic, was fired because Disney found, I believe, some political opinion, something like that. They found something they disliked on his Twitter, and so they fired him. And he went to work for DC, doing the Suicide Squad in the 2021 film, the one with John Cena. And even though it was a big box office flop, it convinced the Warner Bros. Executives enough to make him the head of DC. Now directing a new DC universe, so yeah. Disney fired him, he went to work for Warner Brothers. And sure, right now the DC universe is a huge mess, especially with the recent flop of The Flash. Almost any other superhero movie that's not Guardians of the Galaxy is underperforming. Now, I don't want to start the discussion of superhero fatigue and all that stuff that's been said around, because Guardians of the Galaxy has done very well. I believe over $800 million. Sure, it's no $1 billion, but that's around what Guardians of the Galaxy do, so you could say it's a win. And especially when it was announced that James Gunn would return just to finish Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and after that, practically say goodbye to the Guardians. Yeah, I needed to see the movie the moment they said that. And now that I saw it, it was incredible. Like, it really does feel like a final goodbye to the Guardians of the Galaxy. And this is the last one, okay? Most of the actors have mentioned that they're not interested in returning. Like, I believe Zoe Saldana, aka Gamora, mentioned that she was not interested in returning. Same thing with Dave Bautista, aka Drax. And most of the Guardians have mentioned that they're not interested in returning. So this definitely feels like a final goodbye. And it was emotional, okay? Again, it really did feel like a final goodbye. Again, since the Guardians are my favorite characters, yeah, it was heartbreaking to say goodbye. Especially because the movie knows how to pull at your heartstrings. Both Guardians of the Galaxy movies were able to have their emotional moments, but this one just went to the top with trying to make you cry. and they kind of succeeded. Because, okay, again, no spoilers, but there were a lot of moments that I felt tears. And especially with rumors of one of the Guardians dying, I constantly worry on who was it. The scene pull out of this character, then first off, maybe Rocket, maybe Quill, maybe Drax. It became a roller coaster of feelings. That's basically what the movie is, a roller coaster of feelings. Moments when I laughed, moments when I was actually terrified. And the villain they had here, the High Evolutioner, was probably the most fearsome villain I've seen recently in a Marvel movie. Like, even people started saying he was better than Kang the Conqueror from Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I'm pretty sure the High Evolutioner could have been the MCU's biggest villain because, yeah, he was pretty awful. But I think that's the idea, like, awful, that he's pretty evil. And so, I don't want to get overextend here because there are a ton of videos already describing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, saying how fantastic it is, the classic Easter egg references, the whole, how it connects to the MCU. Of course, this movie has been overanalyzed, so I just want to give my opinion, say that Volume 3 has been my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and my favorite Marvel movie of recent years. Like, ever since they started this Phase 4, now Phase 5, which is where Guardians 3 is, Guardians of the Galaxy have been my favorite since the last Avengers movie. So yeah, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. Favorite movie of the year so far, and that is something that cannot be discussed. That is something that cannot be questioned. It's something that's going to stick there throughout the whole year. And that is it for this video. I'm sorry if it was nothing but gushing and just basically saying great things about this movie. I just couldn't find any flaws. I'm not sure just because, again, I'm a huge Guardians fan, or am I just not noticing them, but basically, Volume 3 was fantastic. My favorite Marvel movie of recent years. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And now I have this video out of the way. I still need to do some other videos. I'm still really delayed. I still have to make that, again, as I mentioned, that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse video. I'm also working on an Elemental video and some others on the way. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.